This is Samuel Academy channel. This video is about mapping of senior schools in Ainamoi Constituency in Kericho County. The reason for this initiative is to create awareness of existing senior schools in the constituency so that students and parents can make an informed decision when selecting senior schools for senior secondary education. Mapping of the schools was done by GIS technique. GIS in full is Geographic Information Systems. It helps us to understand patterns, relationships, and geographic context. In this video, I will explore the map of Ainamoi constituency to be able to visualize the spatial distribution of schools in that constituency. I'll do that by zooming in, zooming out, and moving about in the map using this tool, the pan tool. When I zoom in, for example, at this place, when I zoom in, I'm able to view a smaller area, but with much detail, because by zooming in, I'm increasing the scale of the map. But if I zoom out like this, I'm able to view a wider area, but with very little detail. Okay, because I'm reducing the scale of the map by zooming out. So for me to be able to visualize the location of the schools in that constituency, I need to zoom in like this. So when I zoom in, I'm able to see how the schools are distributed in that constituency. So I'm going to explore the map of the constituency, and after that, I will give a brief overview about how a 6s thermometer works. All right, let us begin. Let me start from the south. We have the following schools in that constituency of Ainamoi. We have Moi T Girls High School here. Then we have Kericho T Secondary School. We have Kipsigis Girls High School, Matobo Secondary School, Kericho Boys High School, Milimani High School, Eland Girls Secondary School, Kericho Township Secondary School, Kericho Day Secondary School, as well as Kaptembeswet Secondary School. All right, let's traverse the map to the north. We have Keongo Secondary School, Kipchimchim Secondary School, Kapcheptoror Secondary School, Chepngobob Secondary School, and in this part we have Chebigen Secondary School. Then we have the following which are remaining. We have Poyuek Secondary School, Ainamoi Secondary School, and finally we have the following several schools. We have Kenegut Secondary School, Ketitui Secondary School, and we have Moi Sitowet Secondary School, and finally Kapsoit Secondary School. All right, that is the way the schools are placed in that constituency of Ainamoi. For the benefit of our learners, those in grade 9, they want to select schools for grade 10, this map can serve as a guide, all right? Even teachers who have been deployed in the constituency for teaching practice or the issue deployment, this video can serve as a guide to know roughly where the schools are located. Dear viewer, I want to discuss about the 6s thermometer, and before that, I want to request you to like the video, to share widely, and also as a sign of goodwill to subscribe to my channel, Samuel Academy, so that you can promote this work for the benefit of our learners and all other people in our nation. This is a 6S thermometer. I want to explain how it works. It is a U-tube, a kind of thermometer with mercury and alcohol. Mercury is found in the lower part of the instrument, right? You can see mercury is up to here and up to here. And above mercury, we have alcohol. And within the alcohol, we have black metal indices. This is a black metal index as well as this one. And then at the end of the tube, we have two bulbs, this one here and this one here. This bulb on the left is filled with alcohol, but it is completely filled. Both bulbs are sealed and they are filled with alcohol, but this one here is completely filled with alcohol. But this other bulb here on the right is not completely filled, it is partially filled with alcohol. When temperature increases, alcohol expands and moves downwards, and then it pushes the mercury down here, but the mercury rises up in this other end. As the mercury rises in this end of the thermometer, it pushes this index upwards to indicate the highest temperature. You can see the scale of temperature here is increasing, 30, 40, 50. So this part of the thermometer, the index shows the highest temperature. Now, when temperature reduces, when temperature drops, the alcohol contracts, and therefore the mercury moves upwards to occupy that space as alcohol contracts, and as it moves upwards in this end of the thermometer, it pushes this index upwards. And you can see the scale here, temperatures are reducing, 10, 0, minus 10, minus 20. So the index on this part of the thermometer will show the lowest temperature, the minimum temperature. So the 6S thermometer is used to measure both the maximum and the minimum temperatures. All right. So now you understand what we mean by a 6S thermometer. All right. So remember to subscribe to Samuel Academy to be able to view more videos.